sitting with my friend Marie Digby, singer, songwriter, songstress, YouTube phenom.
Not YouTube phenom.
Ah, well, I read that somewhere, and I know you hate that.
Yeah, I don't know how I got that title, but...
Well, I know how, and we're going to talk about that in the show.
Okay.
Let's talk about your YouTube videos. We've known each other for quite a while now, several years.
Yeah.
I remember when you were just a fledgling artist trying to get a record deal, and then you got a record deal, and you were in the system, and I think you finished your record, or you were at least in the process of making it when you decided to go and shoot your own videos.
Right. Actually, the record was already finished. It had been finished for half a year, and you know, I wasn't really getting a release date or any information on what was going to happen with the CD, and I was getting a little nervous, and so that's the reason why I started doing the YouTube videos. I wanted to sort of prove to everybody that if I was given a shot that people would react to my music, and it just, you know, I had already been playing like every venue in Los Angeles, and it was working but really slowly, and I knew that I had to sort of speed things up, and so, you know, I was hoping that with YouTube, what's amazing is it's not just in the U.S., it's really global. So people all over the world are just randomly, you know, looking to find good music. And I think they're a lot more open to find new artists.
So tell me a little bit about the first video you made. It was a cover song?
The first video
Or was
an
original?
No, it was a cover. I think it was Corinne Bailey Rae. What's her first name?
Put Your Records On?
No. I
Like
think it was
a Star?
Like a Star.
Okay.
Because I did a karaoke sort of cover to it where I found an instrumental version of the song. I was looking for any song that had an instrumental version up on YouTube, and hers is the one I found first. So, so I did it in the bathroom. And
so you shot this video on your camera, your camcorder, your
on my computer, which I will show you all. This is
amazing, by the way, because I didn't know that. And obviously I've seen the videos and thought you just set up your camera and did your whole thing.
This is my beautiful little MacBook that I do all my videos on, so I'll show you. It's a little munched up now, but so wait, those are all my emails. Don't want to see that.
I want to talk a little bit about how your videos got from 0 to 5 million or 4.5 million, whatever the number is. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
When you uploaded them, how long did it take before you saw that people were starting to watch it a lot and share it?
Well, I had at least, I think, 6 or 7 videos up before I did the umbrella one. And the umbrella video was sort of the first one to take off. And before that, I was getting 400, 500 views, if that.
500 views total, not 500,000 views.
No, like 500 total, and I was ecstatic if I got like, you know, 20 in a day total, like over all my videos. So I woke up one day, and I think it was, actually it might have been like a month into doing these videos, a month or two, so it was pretty soon. And someone at YouTube had found my umbrella video and promoted it. So basically what happened was anyone who signed on to YouTube, you know, 1 out of 10.
It was one of the featured videos for that.
It was a featured video, so it would sort of constantly come up, you know, on everybody's computers, and people would click on it, and then it sort of exponentially blew up. What I did after that, I think I did all covers in the beginning, just because I knew if I put up originals, no one would ever find me. And then from that point on, I knew that I had enough listeners and enough of their interest to maybe throw in an original and see how they would react. So I started mixing it up from there.
That's cool. I mean, the fact that you got that many views and that you were able to translate that into profile for your own music is obviously what a lot of artists try to do. They're trying to crack the code. Is it shooting an innovative video?
Right.
Is it doing something funny or stupid or breaking your arm or whatever it is that gets
breaking
people
your arm?
I don't know. It seems like people want to watch those videos where people eat it. So
yeah, I guess I would break my arm if that's what it took.
Really? Wow. Let's start.
Yeah, no. I've never broken anything. So
neither have I. Isn't that funny?
Never have?
Never.
Yeah, I've never broken one bone in my body.
I wish there was, like, you know,
I don't even know.
Something we can knock on.
Do you think it's that painful? I mean, it seems like everybody's broken at least like an ankle or
every
a wrist.
single friend I had broken an arm or a shoulder dislocated or done something painful. Yeah. Maybe it's that I'm a wuss and I just never did anything active. I don't know what it was.
You never did sports or anything?
I did, but you know, I played sports that were like, you know,
safe,
non-invasive.
Like golf.
Like,
you did golf.
I didn't play
golf. You were a golfer.
I like tennis.
I played a lot of tennis.
Yeah, so you don't really break things in tennis. I mean, unless...
I think tennis is... It could be abrasive.
You could sprain your ankle.
You can twist your ankle.
That's about it.
I still have knee problems from tennis.
You do?
Yeah.
Did you play a lot?
Serious tennis.
Were you like world ranked, like crazy?
I didn't have I might have had a national ranking, but it wasn't that high. But I played a lot. Yeah.
Well, anyway,
in high school.
Back to music.
Okay,
okay. What?
Did you play like tournaments and stuff?
I didn't. I left high school very early, which is a whole nother story.
Right,
and when you interview me about my life, which
right,
probably will
which
be
I'm
after this show.
fascinated.
Yes. Let's talk about this couch.
Yeah.
This couch is, if I remember,
this is the umbrella couch.
This is the couch.
Actually, I think you're sitting.
Is this where it all happens?
The exact. Yeah.
I can feel the magic.
There's something about this couch, I don't know what it is, but maybe it's because, I don't know, maybe I stand out against the, the white sort of blank canvas of it.
I don't know, but it works.
I don't know. Yeah, and there's another one behind here, and I've used that one as well, and both of those videos are very popular.
I think that one kind of matches this one, actually.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's exactly the same.
It's the same couch, yeah.
No.
And you know what I don't get?
You know what you could do? You could sell both of them on eBay, make twice the money, and say they're both...
These couches?
The Marie Digby YouTube phenom.
And then buy the same
couches.
ones and then have extra cash in my pocket.
Just keep buying more couches. You just have a warehouse of ivory-colored couches.
I'm telling you, this couch is going to be more famous than I am because as soon as I put up a video, people will be like, oh, it's the famous white couch again. This is going to be a great video.
Let's talk about the follow-up videos that you did do. Obviously, I've seen you've done a lot of covers.
Yeah.
And you've kept up that flow of videos.
Right.
They seem to still be getting, millions of hits. And they're not being featured, as far as I know,
right.
by YouTube. Is it just that you established that base and that audience with Umbrella, and now those people are really curious to see what you're going to do next?
I think that I think it's a combination of things. One is that, I just have more subscribers than I did before, and so just sort of automatically when I put up a video, I'm going to get at least 2 clicks per subscriber I have, and I think I have about 50,000, so just there I'll get, a lot of hits. Mm-hmm. And then what will often happen is they'll take the videos and sort of embed them other places, and I think that sort of counts.
Absolutely.
So it could be on someone's MySpace page, and if people are clicking on it, then it still counts as views for my YouTube. So so that's happening, and then YouTube does still feature my stuff once in a while. I think that they feel invested in this project, and they should. I mean, they can totally take credit for it.
To now go from being the girl who did the cool covers to showing your own material. That's got to be a good feeling, right?
Yeah, it's great. And, I think that for a while I'm going to have this sort of YouTube cover girl story behind me, and that's okay. That is my story. That is how I got to this point. So I'm totally fine with it. But at the same time, I'm ready to put out an album and let people know that, I've been working on this for years and years, and I do have original material, and, that's what I'm most proud of. So, yeah, it's really exciting to finally get the chance.
Obviously, your drive to create the videos and to create buzz and see your numbers going through the roof and all that profile that came along with that must have been exciting. But was there a part of you that also resented it? That because you just kind of touched on it there. It's like, okay, I did this thing, and I kind of got what I wanted, but now I'm not sure that I want this.
Totally.
Okay.
I was like, I didn't think about it that hard because I wanted it to work, but I never imagined that it would be at this level and, with this amount of exposure. So definitely when it started taking off, I was like, crap, am I going to just be that cover girl?
I remember, I don't know.
Which was like my worst nightmare.
I don't know where I was. I was traveling, though, and I was in a hotel. And I remember I woke up and they delivered, newspapers to the
they
delivered newspapers to the hotel, and I
get the Wall
Street Journal, the front page of the Wall Street Journal, and I'm like, I know that girl.
That's so embarrassing.
No, it's not though. I mean, it's incredible that technology has changed so much.
Yeah.
And I say this all the time to young musicians. They ask me, okay, what do we do next? You create great content, and now for the first time, you don't need, typically, at least in the early stages, a label. You don't need a huge manager. You don't need a big attorney. You just need great content, and now you have the platform to get it out there.
Yeah.
And in your case, obviously, you did something really novel that I don't think anyone had done prior, at least to that degree, or had that much success with that you did. But now it's interesting because now you have to somehow
flip it around.
Morph that from people that are wanting you to do more covers of the top 40 and do your own material now.
Yeah, and it's all gonna, I mean, come down to whether or not my original material is strong enough to do that. You know, at the end of the day, it's, do you have the songs? So I hope I do.
Do you think you do?
I think I do.
Yeah.
I mean, or else I wouldn't be I mean, it'd be stupid for me to do this if I didn't think I had the songs.
Right.
So.
You write on piano, you write on guitar. Do you have a preference? I know piano's your kind of your main instrument.
Piano's my main instrument. I'm just more comfortable on the piano, but guitar is quickly becoming my favorite, actually, to perform with and to write my songs, because with the piano I can easily become a little bit too sort of caught up in chords and notes and stuff, and with the guitar I don't know what I'm playing. You know, people ask me all the time for tabs to my songs, and
you don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't even know what chord I'm playing. I can tell you what it looks like. I know them by shapes. I'll be like, okay, that's the pyramid one, and this one's a triangle, and so so it keeps me really simple when I write on the guitar. And what's nice about having two instruments to write on is I go back and forth and decide which one I think it sounds better on.
Have you done any opening gigs with any more established acts that you were excited about?
I opened up for Matchbox 20.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
you
at
did.
the
Now,
Wiltern.
did you do one date or did you do a couple of dates with them?
No, it's just one date. It was their first show back as a band. It was really freaky, actually. The stage was so huge and the echo sort of threw me off, and I'd never performed for that many people before, so it was I was really nervous. I think I actually cursed. I think the first words that came out of my mouth were like the F word.
Wow.
Yeah.
That at least gets people's
how
attention.
effing cool is that? Yeah.
Now,
but it's just because I was nervous.
Did you get to meet Rob?
No. I think they must have had some sort of separate dressing room. I never met any of them, but I do know the drummer who's touring with him right now. He used to be part of a band called the Push Stars. Have you heard of them?
Of course.
You've heard of the Push Stars?
Yes.
So I love the Push Stars, and the drummer is Ryan McMillan, and he's touring with Matchbox right now. So I saw him when he was coming off the stage, and it was crazy because he had met me a long time before I had my record deal, before I had a publishing deal. I was just this kid, you know, showing up at the shows as a fan, and then suddenly, you know, I'm meeting him at the, you know, backstage at the Wiltern because I just finished playing, and then, you know, he was on stage, so it was really surreal. I met you when I was probably 20 years old, maybe 19, and you told me I looked like I was 14. I was totally...
Well, you still look very young.
Oh, no. Well, that's nice of you to say, but I remember thinking, 14? That's
Did I say 14?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you were far away, though.
Okay.
You were very... It was dark.
We were at... were we at SIR probably?
Yeah.
If my memory serves.
There's this. It was like the biggest room out of the whole rehearsal
place. Of course,
place.
because that's the thing. That's the way to showcase a singer-songwriter.
Right.
Put them in the biggest room.
Exactly.
You can.
With the piano in the middle, and it was so intimidating. There was this couch out, like, you know, where the audience would usually be, and the three of you guys kind of walked in and sort of plopped down on the couch.
Was I on my BlackBerry the whole time? Be honest.
Probably. Probably.
So rude.
And it's this. No, it's okay. I was so used to it by then. And
hold on, I think my phone. No, just kidding.
Oh, that was our phone.
Bad joke. No.
Oh, I really want to be on tour when when this record comes out.
Any plans for that now? Any dates
tour?
lined up? Yeah.
I'm doing the Troubadour on the release date, so April 8th. It's going to be.
Am I invited to that?
Of course.
Okay.
Do you want to come?
Yes.
You're not going to be on your BlackBerry?
I'll leave it at home that day.
We're going to confiscate it?
Someone's going to have to take it from me.
Okay.
It's not my fault.
Are you, or did you have a sidekick ever? Or you're a BlackBerry
No, I was
guy?
never a sidekick guy, but
Yeah.
I kind of got stuck on the BlackBerry about 6 years ago, and I just haven't put it down since. But anyway, enough about my BlackBerry habits.
I have a granny phone, so I don't even receive emails on my phone. That's what you need to have. You need to have like a really old school phone, so you don't get any
I want to get the one
updates.
that came with the briefcase, where you had to like.
What?
It had a cord and an antenna, and it's a briefcase.
You have to open it up every time you want to use the phone?
No. It's on top. It's like a handset on top, and then you... Anyway, enough about phones.
My grandma still has one that folds.
She
like
does?
3 ways. Yeah.
Troubadour.
Right, the Troubadour. So,
April 8th.
April 8th. And,
just you? Or you have an opening act? Or you...
I think we're working out the opening acts. So it might be a guy named Tim Myers.
Okay.
A good friend of mine. Used to be in One Republic. Blowing Up, One Republic.
I've heard of them. They have a song. I'm just joking.
Yeah. I was like, come on.
That's actually a joke I used in my Josh Kelly interview, so I probably can't use it in this one too.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. I made him
that
sing
can be your
it for
signature.
Me. I pretended. I said, "What song?" And he started singing it for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I would have too. I'm totally gullible.
Anyway,
yeah.
So April 8th, Troubadour.
Troubadour.
Record comes out. You're excited.
Yes.
Happy.
Yes. All of that.
Marie Digby.
A little nervous.
My friend Marie Digby, singer-songstress extraordinaire.
Thank you very much. This
Thank
is very
you.
fun. Very easy.
Easy. See,
yeah.
we're easy. That's what we like to do.
And hopefully it'll be all chopped up.
Let's go play piano.
No.
Out of tune. Okay. See ya.